Now, quite honestly, I don't have a lot of time tonight because we've got a lot of things to cover, so I'm not going to go into detail of the science tonight. We will cover some of the science a little bit more on Friday evening, so I hope you can join us then. But the one thing that I will tell you is that this year, this company did 12 human clinical studies. That is absolutely industry leading. And you know, why do we do human clinical studies? Because we want human claims, right? Who cares about what happened to a one-eared rat in Rhodesia, right? We need human studies. So we focused a lot this year on human studies. Now I've got to tell you, you know, I get the pleasure of sharing this, but there are absolutely hundreds of people behind the scenes who worked really, really hard to deliver what I'm going to show you in a few minutes. There are people in roles at Young Living you've probably never even thought about. Of course, we have scientists who do research and formulate and test the products. But then there's the project management team who manages the products from inception through launch. And there's the regulatory group who work with governments to register the products and to help us make sure that the claims are allowed in different regions of the world. This team reviews our labels and every single ingredient in our products to make sure that they comply with the various laws and different government regulations. There's a design team who develops labels, a labeling team who produces the labels. There is a packaging team who develops the packaging for every single product. Our legal team makes sure that each product claim is compliant. Matt's sitting up front, so I have to say that. Our sourcing team ensures that we have the proper raw materials in place. The operations team is responsible for manufacturing the products on a large scale. The finance team makes sure that we have the funding for scale up and manufacturing. And of course, the marketing and sales teams provide that critical interface to all of you to help sell the products. And then don't forget the people in shipping and receiving who make sure that you get those products in a timely manner. Now, I'm sure I've forgotten someone, but I think you get the point that this is a real large group effort. Are you ready to see some results of that effort? Okay, I'm done. I'm thrilled to be able to tell you that Young Living now has a natural sunscreen lotion. Okay? This is something that I know a lot of you have been asking for, and we've been listening. Let me tell you a little bit about what this product is. It's a non-chemical sunscreen.
Yay.
It's mineral-based. We've used zinc oxide as our mineral to just simply block the rays of the sun rather than chemically absorb them. I insisted that this product does not use nanoparticles. A lot of companies are using nano-sized particles of minerals these days, and they use them because nanoparticles are very, very small, so when they're applied, they go on very smoothly. You can barely notice them because they're so fine. But the problem with nanoparticles is because they are so small. Actually, let me give you an example of a nanoparticle. The term nano means 9. So a nanoparticle is measured in nanometers, which is 10 to the minus 9th meters. That means it's 0.000000001 meter. Absolutely tiny, tiny particles. In fact, you could take 100,000 nanoparticles and lay them across the diameter of a human hair. So they're very fine, and that's why companies like them, because you barely notice them when they're applied. The problem is they're so fine that they actually penetrate cells, and they can work their way into your bloodstream. And we really don't know what happens at that point, so we want to just simply avoid the risk. So no nano. Some of the clinical testing that I mentioned earlier has been used for this product. It proves that we have 80 minutes of both water resistance and sweat resistance. It's dermatologist tested. Of course it contains essential oils. It has to contain some. There's a whole long list of essential oils, but a few that you'll recognize are things like cistus, carrot seed, and frankincense. This product is tested out at an SPF value of 10. Now what does that mean? It means that this product will allow you to get a nice tan if you want to, but it will protect you from burning. SPF 10 means that you can be in the sun 10 times longer when you use this product than if you didn't use this product, okay? And finally, it's broad spectrum. Broad spectrum means that it blocks both types of UV rays that can harm your skin, UVA and UVB. Now this is truly a special product. One of the things that I failed to mention, I want to go back to my favorite subject, nanoparticles for a second. We've actually found a way to use much larger particles that go on just as smoothly as nanoparticles. And we've done that by coating them with esters from jojoba, meaning the waxes from jojoba oil. So what that does is it coats these larger particles, kind of rounds them out and allows them to go on just as smoothly as small nanoparticles. This is really a special product, and there's a lot of interesting stories to tell here. So what I did was I hired a professional medical animation team to make a medical animation, which you will all have available next week, to help talk about the product. So let me show you that. Can we roll the animation, please?
As a mom, keeping my family's skin safe from the harmful effects of the sun is very important to me. There are several sunscreen options out there, but so many of them contain chemicals that I don't want to put on my family's skin. That's why I was excited to learn about Young Living's new mineral sunscreen lotion. Its naturally derived plant and mineral-based ingredients protect the entire family. This hypoallergenic and dermatologist-tested formula is from a name I know I can trust. The sun's rays damage skin in two ways. First, UVA rays penetrate deeply through the skin. Over time, this exposure can lead to premature aging as well as wrinkles. Other rays, called UVB rays, affect the surface of the skin and are primarily responsible for causing sunburns and are one of the primary contributors to skin cancer. To ward off these harmful effects, many sunscreens use synthetic chemicals such as avobenzone, octisalate, and oxybenzone to absorb these harmful rays and prevent damage. Other products use nanoparticles to block UV rays because these tiny particles can be smoothly applied to the skin and vanish quickly upon application. However, nanoparticles can also be absorbed into cells and the bloodstream where they may have unknown effects. Young Living takes a different approach. By using non-nanoparticles of zinc oxide coated with jojoba esters in Young Living's mineral sunscreen lotion, their scientists were able to create a lightweight, invisible, mineral-based barrier that provides broad spectrum protection by blocking both UVA and UVB rays. These unique coated mineral particles are easily applied and go on smoothly, yet are too large to be absorbed into the bloodstream, minimizing the risks associated with nanoparticles. The naturally derived formula is also water and sweat resistant for up to 80 minutes, so your family's active lifestyle doesn't need to skip a beat. The active ingredient, zinc oxide, is combined with a proprietary blend of moisturizers and essential oils, including coconut, raspberry seed, cistus, frankincense, and carrot seed essential oils to not only protect your skin from damage, but to nourish and hydrate it as well. With Young Living's mineral sunscreen lotion, I can protect my entire family from the harmful effects of the sun, and I don't have to worry about harsh chemicals and skin irritation. It is so easy to apply, and it makes my skin feel great. Plus, even my kids love the fresh scent.
Come on, Mom.
I finally have a product that provides powerful protection from the sun and is gentle enough for all of us. Okay, I'm coming.
So there's the whole story. You can show this. It'll be available on Vimeo, on YouTube, and on our website next week. There's your story. No worries about compliance. We've taken care of that for you. Now, these are really pretty heavy-duty claims. You know why they're compliant? You should all know me by now. This is an OTC. That means that everything that I just talked about on those claims was lifted directly from the US FDA. It's their words, not ours. Now look, I know there might be times when you go out in the sun and you might forget to use this, or you might stay out a little too long. We all do it. And sunburn is pretty nasty. So our team developed this. This is another version from our Lavaderm line, and it is an after sun spray. Now, this product has a really interesting physical feature to it. And I can't resist teaching you a little bit of science, so let me teach you a new word. This is called thixotropism. I just like saying it, thixotropism. This product is a thixotropic liquid. Now here's the definition. It's a property exhibited by certain gels of becoming a fluid when they're stirred or shaken or when any force is applied to them. And then as soon as the force is removed, they turn back to a gel or sort of a semi-solid or a cream. This product exists in the bottle as a very sort of luxurious, thick lotion. And when we apply a force to it, it becomes a liquid. And when you remove the force, it goes back to being a lotion. Let me show you. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot one thing. There is a product that you're all familiar with that's thixotropic, and that's ketchup. There aren't many compounds in the world that are thixotropic. Ketchup is one of them. Think about it. If you turn the bottle upside down, it doesn't come out because it's so thick. But if you apply a force to it, and you hit the bottle, or you put a knife in it, and you stir it a little bit, it liquefies for a second and flows. As soon as the force is removed, the ketchup thickens up again. That's thixotropism. Now, let me show you what that means for our product. The product is a lotion. When it's sprayed, it becomes a liquid, so it's easily sprayed across a distance, and then when it lands on a surface, it goes back to a very thick, creamy lotion. It's really pretty cool. It's almost like magic. What does that mean for you? Well, what it means is that you have sore skin and you want to apply something, you want to do it easily. So this is applied as a liquid. As soon as it contacts your skin, it becomes a rich, soothing lotion. And then if you care to rub it just a little bit, it liquefies again until you stop rubbing it, and then it's a lotion protecting your skin. This is really, really critical if you're sunburned, because who wants to be rubbing something on your skin in a, kind of a harsh manner when you're so sore? Make sense? Okay. To my knowledge, at least, there are no other sort of skincare products that are thixotropic like this. So this is really unique. Now let's talk about the claims we can make with this product. It's hypoallergenic. It's been clinically tested for sensitivity. It soothes and cools the skin. It moisturizes the skin. And here's the big one. Immediate relief from pain associated with sunburn, minor burns. Okay, you can read. I'll stop. Do you have any idea whose language that is? It's not ours. OTC. So once again, totally compliant. It agrees in every way with what the FDA actually wants us to say. And this is a really powerful medicine. Okay? I can't wait for you to try it. It's incredibly soothing. It goes on so smoothly, and it's an incredible moisturizer on dry skin. Now, I've kind of been emphasizing the fact that this is for sunburn, and that's true. But this is also a really effective product for insect bites. It almost immediately relieves the pain and itch associated with insect bites. I look at this poor little girl's picture and I want to start sort of scratching. I got to tell you a quick story. When I was young, I grew up on the East Coast, and I used to go fishing a lot off of the Virginia coast on a little island called Chincoteague. Some of you may know that. Well, Chincoteague's a beautiful place, and it's a fantastic place to fish because there are salt marshes all around the island. But in those salt marshes, there are mosquitoes that look like pterodactyls. It's unbelievable. And, you know, I was afraid to take a small dog down there because I thought the mosquitoes could carry him away. So mosquitoes, kind of all of my life, have been the bane of my existence in the summer. I cannot stand bug bites. So we did something about that too. Now, I know that a lot of you have DIY recipes using oils for bug bites or insect repellents. And some of them work very nicely, but I can promise you they don't work as well as this. Let's talk about what this product actually does. It's hypoallergenic, it's completely DEET-free, of course. It is 100% plant-based, and it's been clinically tested for efficacy. Right? Now, I keep using that term, clinically tested. Let me show you what we do to clinically test an insect repellent. This is a bug box. And in that bug box are hundreds of hungry mosquitoes. Right? And we pay people to put their, we don't pay them enough, but we pay people to put their arms in this box. And they put it in there for a set amount of time, and then they remove their arm, and you count how many bites they've received. And of course, they've got two arms, so one has no repellent, and the other has some repellent, and they compare the two. And it gets really a little sticky if you want to compare a third repellent, but we do that sometimes with people. Just to give you an idea of what this test really looks like, this is a close-up of the inside of a bug box. Obviously, this is someone with no repellent on their arms. Now, I'm showing you this for two reasons. The first is that I want you to have a sense of what we do to clinically test products. Obviously, this is done on human beings, and that's important. The other reason I'm showing you this is just so you remember when you think your job really stinks. Anyway, what does all this clinical testing give us? Well, it allows us to say all the things that I previously mentioned, plus we can now say it has proven efficacy against mosquitoes. And we decided we would test it against the leading brand of natural repellent, and guess what? We're 30% better. It's a really fine product. I'm very proud of this. It is 100% oil-based. There's no water in this product. So I do want to warn you that when you apply it, be careful because the oils can stain clothing. So we put it in a special type of bottle where you can rub small amounts on and place it carefully. Very, very effective, very wonderful smelling product because it's all oils. It's great stuff. Now, how do you think we can make these claims? Actually, I fooled you this time. It's a little different. Insect repellents are not regulated by the FDA. They're regulated by the Environmental Protection Agency, the EPA. So in this case, we used ingredients that were already approved by the EPA to formulate this product. And we end up with claims that are completely EPA compliant. Now, that is a really big deal because it not only lets us make the claims that I just spoke about, But the most important point to me is that we can actually say it's an insect repellent. So, you know, we've got a lot of competitors that mix up oils and lotions and potions, and they can't say anything about it because they haven't proven it. So they talk about things like outdoor guard or, you know, skin safety or what, they dance around it. We can just go out and say, here's an insect repellent, and it's proven to work. Now, we have a whole lot more to talk about tonight. And to introduce this next section, I would like to introduce someone who I think is very appropriate to talk about this. What you've seen here, I think, are products that are good for the whole family. So I decided to invite someone out here who I think of as family. Actually, 3 people: Kai Turner, Campbell Turner, and our Chief Operating Officer, Jared Turner.
Say hello to Kai and Campbell. Campbell, do you like being a big brother? Say that louder.
It's very fun.
What did Daddy do last year when Kai was born?
He rubbed frankincense on his hands.
I rubbed frankincense on my hands to deliver Kai. What are your favorite oils, Campbell?
Frankincense and lemon.
Who likes frankincense and lemon? Oh, there we go. I've been blessed with a great family. I only have one hand. And I get to work with the best company ever. I must have done something right. I've been able to meet and work with great people, experience amazing things, have amazing stories told to me, travel the world, and like each of you, I've been able to introduce quality proven products to my family, including these 2, plus I wanted to introduce the new addition to my family and our Young Living family. Should we play a game of guess what we're having? Who says a boy? Who says a girl? Are you guys ready for the reveal? It's Felicia and I are so excited to bring our baby girl into a world that has Young Living in it. And not only that, but starting today, a world that has the Young Living Seedlings line. With products from Mother Nature's nursery to yours. He says, can we have Kai say something? Do you think Kai has something to say?
It's a girl.
Oh, he's just eating the microphone. Nice try, nice try. Are you as excited as I am for this line? This line is going to be absolutely incredible. So I want to bring some of our own Young Living moms from the training and education team up to share more about these exciting new products. Please welcome Haley Jensen and Brittany Jacobson.
'Cause I'm a lady. Yes, I'm a lady. Come on. I'm a lady. All my girls, show 'em you a lady.
Becoming a mother has been the most rewarding, fulfilling, and yet most terrifying thing I have ever done. Nothing makes you more vulnerable than having a child. However, it has brought me an unimaginable amount of joy and fulfillment. Seeing my child smile, getting his hugs, getting his cuddles and his kisses remind me that even on my very worst days, he loves me and appreciates me unconditionally and through all of my personal imperfections.
I agree, Haley. 4 months ago, when my little Charlotte was born, my life changed forever. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, and as you said, the scariest. This tiny little human's happiness and health completely depends on me. Charlotte had quite the dramatic entrance into this world, and a lot of the decisions the first few weeks of her life were out of my control. Today, she is a healthy, thriving 4-month-old. Thank you. And although there are many things as her mommy that I can't control, like if she sleeps through the night, one of the things I can choose are the products that I am using on her. That is why I am so excited and thankful for the new Seedlings line.
The reason it is extra important to use plant-based products on our little ones is because their skin is not yet fully developed. The physiological makeup is different than that of an adult or even a child's. The structure, the composition, it all differs from ours, and therefore products that we put on their skin absorb at a much higher rate. And thank heavens for our Seedlings line, because it's free of parabens, alcohol, synthetic fragrances, and preservatives. And of course, it's scented with 100% pure Young Living essential oils.
My little one loves bath time and squirming and splashing every night when it is time to get her clean. The gentle, mild formula of the Seedlings baby shampoo and wash is perfect for the seedling in your life. I especially love that it is tear-free, and the 2-in-1 makes bath time a little bit easier when trying to get a splashing happy baby clean. One of the best parts of being a parent is getting to spoil our children. And I get to do that every night after bath time when I give my Charlotte a baby massage with the Seedlings baby oil. Massage time is a time for us to connect and sing songs and make silly faces, but little does she know, the baby oil is soothing and nourishing her skin while providing her with a calming aroma just in time for bed. I love that the Seedlings baby oil is non-greasy and absorbs quickly so she doesn't slip out of my hands.
Now, my son Koi would be outside all day, every day in the dirt if I let him. And this leaves his skin needing some extra TLC. And I love that the Seedlings baby lotion is non-greasy and still prevents dryness while soothing and moisturizing the skin. I also love that the Calm Essential Oil Blend helps provide a soothing aroma that he definitely needs after a long day of playing outside and being a rambunctious boy.
Like many babies, Charlotte's least favorite time of the day is going to bed. She doesn't want to miss out on any of the action. And our amazing development team is working hard on a possible Seedlings linen spray to add to your child's nighttime routine. It will be so versatile that you can spray it on a changing table while putting on jammies, or blankets when reading stories, and of course, the crib sheet when it is time to finally put them down. Not only will it create a relaxing atmosphere perfect for bedtime, it also refreshes the fabrics I spray it on.
Now, I'm really into using natural products in my home, with my family, on my body. Some would say obsessed, but I think you all can agree with me, right? One thing I'm not into is poop on my hands. And I love making my own DIY products. But wipes is not one of them. I don't like to make my own wipes. No one has time for that, right? As a busy mom, we don't have time to make our own wipes. And that's why the Seedlings baby wipes are my favorite product from this new line. They're formulated without chlorine, alcohol, sulfates, parabens, phthalates, mineral oil, animal-derived ingredients, or synthetic preservatives, fragrances, and dyes. These soft and thick wipes can handle any mess while leaving your children soft and smooth. Now, after all of this, I think you understand that we've got your baby's back. Backside, that is. And speaking of backside, let's talk about diaper rash. The Seedlings line also has an amazing cream that is not only hypoallergenic and clinically tested for sensitivity, but it also soothes on contact. And the best part, it helps relieve diaper rash and reduces the duration and severity of diaper rash when applied at the first sign of redness. And we can say all of these claims because, as Dr. Mike would say,
Can we get a little help here? It's an
OTC medicine!
Whoever thought we'd cheer for diaper rash cream? Yes. Being a working mom can be very hard, as I'm sure many of you can relate.
It's so hard to balance your time.
Always asking yourself, am I doing enough for my child?
Am I putting enough energy into my career?
Does my child know I love them when I'm gone?
Did I brush my teeth today?
When was the last time I washed my hair?
Are my kids dressed?
Where are my kids?
As a working mother, trying to juggle a family and career can be very guilt-inducing, but also extremely rewarding at the same time.
The Seedlings line gives us the confidence that what we are using on the tiniest members of our family is safe and leaves them happy and healthy from head to toe.
And as a mother, it gives me one less stress and one less thing to worry about. And that feeling is priceless.
Thank you so much for letting us share our lives as moms, and we hope you love the new Seedlings line as much as we do. And everyone, don't forget to check out the new line, the Seedlings line, at the Lifestyle Expo tomorrow morning. Thank you.
Your whole world changes just like that.
You know the feeling when everything's slowed down? I remember wanting that moment to never end.
Their eyes, their smiles,
Their touch.
I want the best for my baby. That she be safe, healthy, and happy. And like you, I work so hard every day, doing all that I can to give him everything.
Because of that love, I use products that I know have only the purest ingredients developed with my sweet baby in mind.
For you and your adorable, drooling, energetic ball of joy, Young Living introduces Seedlings,
a product line specifically designed for your baby. From Mother Nature's nursery to yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Senior Portfolio Manager of Nutrition,